Okay, so I took my son to Japan in May of this year, and there were some things that I learned before I went that I really think were absolutely necessary that I saw and that I learned and helped me so much. It was one of our most amazing trips that we've ever had. If you don't know, me and my son travel a lot. We've been to 5 continents, we've been to lots of countries, and so we do a lot. I do a lot of research before we travel, to make sure that we're just prepared for where we are going to be. And one thing that I did before going to Japan that specifically was so helpful, I joined a group on Facebook, and I will put the name of the group in here. But reading through that group a couple months before going on our trip, I learned some things that were absolutely necessary. And I'm just going to share 3 of them with you that if you are planning to go, especially if you're a single mom and it'll be just you and your kid or you and your kids, these are things that you absolutely need to know. So my first step would be joining the group on Facebook right here, this group. In this group, one of the things that the people had mentioned was when you get to the airport. So for us, we were actually coming from a longer trip, so we had a lot of luggage with us. And so they mentioned that at the airport they have a luggage forwarding service. And so what they can do is you can take the pieces of baggage that you don't want to carry with you, take it to luggage forwarding service, and they can forward it to your hotel for you. And they can either do that on the same day or they can have it the next day. So what I did was just prepare as like a little backpack and a small carry-on for me, to take as we had to go on the train to get to our hotel, and the rest of the luggage I forwarded to get there the next day. I think it was like $11 per luggage. It was really cheap. And when I tell you, once I went through the train system and once I saw all the stairs that you're gonna have to climb once you get to parts of the city, I was like, oh my God, imagine. I was like, no, I can handle the luggage, and just took it with me. It would have been a disaster. It would have been a disaster. So the luggage forwarding service, absolutely necessary if you have a lot of luggage. Because I wanted to call a car, just because I was like, I feel like I'm overwhelmed with getting to the hotel. But I was like, no, I think a part of being in another country is also using like their like taking the train, taking the subway, taking buses, whatever it is, and really getting the full effect of being in another country. Give me a second, because of course they start mowing as soon as I get on here. Okay, so now that you've joined the Facebook group, once you get to the airport, if you need luggage forwarding services, use that. The third thing that I would say is say that you have to get the Suica, SUICA card on your wallet. It's just like Apple Pay. It's just like your wallet being, how you can add a card into your wallet, but you need to add this specific card because you can use it in Japan to pay at stores, at restaurants, and you can tap it to get onto the train. So much easier than trying to stop and buy a ticket or buying whatever to go. Have the Suica card on your wallet. And I think I don't know if you can upload money into it until you're at the airport, but just have it on there, have it ready to go. Make sure you found it. I think it's SUICA. I will put a picture of it up here too also. One issue that I did run into though was not realizing that I couldn't use my Suica card to scan myself through for the train and my son. So if your child has their own phone, but they need to have access to their own Suica account. Or what I did, I also have an Apple Watch, and I added another app that you can use for this. It's called Pasmo, Pasmo. I put that on my Apple Watch and had my son wear my Apple Watch so that he could then scan through the train, and it was just so much more simple. I will say just another thing, always keep some amount of yen on you, just in case, because a lot of the places, if you needed to buy a ticket, you cannot use any sort of card. And so if anything was going on with your Suica or Pasmo account and you need to have some yen on you so that you could buy a ticket. There was a time whenever we were at a train station before I had figured out to add Pasmo for him, we had no cash. My card wasn't working to get cash at the ATM. It was a whole disaster, and I might make another video about that situation specifically. But yes, keep yen. Make sure that you let your bank know, or whatever you might need to do, so that they don't try to flag your card for fraud or whatever while you're there. But those are the things that I would say are so important. It's just like the beginning tip of advice that you could use. But join the Facebook group. If you have a lot of luggage, forward your luggage with the luggage forwarding services. Get the Suica or Pasmo app on your phone or watch. Use that to pay. Keep some yen on you. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope this helped. If you're going to Japan, it's going to be amazing. I'll probably make another video with more tips, tricks, things I learned while there, and just some recommendations for some amazing places that we ate and got to try. You're gonna have an amazing trip. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.